Guys, welcome to Sandy Mix Online Tutorials. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing on vector addition, subtraction, and multiplication by components. Welcome back. So now, when we're going to be discussing on vector by addition, subtraction, multiplication by its component. When I mean component, I mean the I, J, and K components. So in this case, now we're going to bring out a question. We're going to be working out to it. This question is going to contain series of questions. So the question is going to display on the screen now. So the question says, given two vectors, A equals I plus 2J minus 3K, and B equals 2I minus 3J plus 4K. So that's the question. So I'm going to tell us what we're going to be doing with that question. So with that information being said, so now these are the vector of the component that we just listed out, which is A equals I plus 2J minus 3K, and we have B equals 2I minus 3J plus 4K. So now for number one, we're going to add these two vectors, which is A plus B. So when you're adding two vectors, you're just basically adding this and this. So this is it. So the first one is I plus I. Let me write it out. So I plus 2J minus 3K plus 2I minus 3J plus 4K. So I plus 2I, which is equal to 3I plus 2J minus 3J. So you're having 2 and you're removing 3, which is impossible. So this is not going to be there. This is going to be minus J minus 3 plus 4. You're owing someone 3. Let us use that analogy. You're owing 3 and you are being asked to pay 4. So are you still owing? No, you're not owing. So it's going to be plus K. You get it? So this is A plus B. So the second one, we're going to have A minus B. So which is going to be I plus 2J minus 3K. So now this minus is going to encompass all of this. So we're going to have it this way. So this is going to be equal to I plus 2J minus 3K minus 2I plus C plus, sorry, this is 3. I thought that was a 2. This is minus, which is plus, times 3J minus plus, which is what? Minus plus 4K. Remember this minus times minus, which is equals plus times minus, which is equal minus times plus, which is equal minus, and plus times plus, which is equal plus. Remember this. So this is what we're using here. So we have I minus 2I. So that means let us use that same analogy we used in the previous. So the analogy goes like this. Say I, that means you have 1 and you are removing 2, which is impossible. So we have minus I. So this is 2. You have 2 and you have 3 again. So this is going to be 5J. You're owing someone 3 and you're still owing someone 4. So that's going to be minus 7K. I hope that analogy makes sense. So I said you have 1, you are removing 2, you have 2, you are having 3, you owing 3, you owing 4. So that's it. So the third question, we will say, let us say 3A minus 2b. You can see this is going to be 3a. We're going to bring out this 3. This 3 is going to encompass everything in a plus 2j minus 3k, close bracket, minus 2 open bracket b, which is 2i minus 3j plus 4k. So let's open this out. So we're going to have 3i plus 6j. 3 times 3 times minus 2 is going to be minus 9k. Minus 2 times 2 is going to be minus 4i. Minus 2 minus 3 is going to be plus 6j. Minus 2 plus 4 is going to be minus 8k. So you have 3. Let's use that same analogy. I'm beginning to have fun with it. So we have 3. We're minusing 4. I mean, you only someone 30 naira and you remove 40 naira. So you are still owing because it's impossible. So we have minus I. So you have 16 naira and you still have 16 naira, that is plus 12g. You are owing someone minus 9. You are owing 9 and you are still owing it. Wow, that's a lot of money. So that is minus 17k. So number 4 question. Number 4 question, we say we should find C. The question said we should find C such that 2a minus 3b plus c is equal to 0. So in this case, we have to get 2a and 3b since we don't know what c is yet. So c is going to be what is going to be equated to 2a minus 3b. When it goes 0, it's going to be 2a plus minus 2a plus 3b. So 2a, let's get it out. So we say 2 bracket a, which is I, plus 2j minus 3k, right, minus 3 open bracket 2i minus 3j plus 4k plus c equals 0. So when you open this, so you're going to have 2i plus 4j minus 6k minus 6i minus 3 minus, that is plus 9j minus plus, that is minus 12k plus c equals 0, making, so now 2 minus 4, as you are saying you have 29 removing 16, that is practically impossible. So we have minus 4i, 4 plus 9, that's going to be plus 13j. You're only someone 6 and I say only someone 12, that is minus 18 plus c. Now making c subject of formula, when the others cross, we have 4i, because when minus crosses over the bridge or whatever this might be, I prefer to call it that. So minus 4i crosses over to the bridge, it changes its sign. Then plus 13j crosses over to the bridge, it changes its sign to 13j. Minus 18 crosses over, it changes to plus 18k. K was omitted. So our c is equal to 4i minus 13j plus 18k. So we've gotten our c. Number 5 questions. 5 questions is a dot b. This is, I'm just giving you guys practically all the possible questions that can come out in any of this representation. We have a dot b, we have a cross b, but now we're going to do a dot b. So a dot b, which is I plus 2j minus 3k dot 2I minus 3j plus 4k. Now when you're doing dot product, all you have to do just bring out the 1 because there's an invisible one. You say 1 times 2, which is 2. You don't have to put the I. The I now becomes irrelevant. So 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 times minus 3, which is minus 6. Minus 3 plus times plus 4 is going to give us minus 12. Our answer is going to be minus 16. Yeah, so number 5. Now we're going to do number 6. And we're going to do the cross product. So cross product, this is how we're going to do it. Now when you're doing the cross product, you have to represent it in this format. Do you remember this format? This way you do it. So on the I, let us still use the rod of effective. On I we have 1 for A, and on the I on B we have 2. On the I on A, on the J of A we have 2, and on the J of 3 we have minus 3. On the K of A we have minus 3, and on the K of B we have 4. Now when you want to get this answer, you say I. Now you're going to cover it. So when you cover it in this way, the rest you see, which is 2 minus 3 minus 3 and 4. So when you cover it, you cross multiply it, like 2 times 4. So we say it this way: 2 times 4, which is 8, minus open bracket minus 3 minus 3, that is 9. Now after you've done that, there should be a parenthesis, bracket. So now there's going to be a minus because it's going to be plus minus plus, like I plus j minus k plus, so minus k open bracket. Now j, sorry about that, j. So in this case you close your j, like you close your j, and when you close the j, what do you say? 1 and 2 and minus 3 and 4. So you times 1 times 4, which is 4. 2 times, there's a minus here, that is minus 6, and on the k plus k. On the k you also close it, so you have minus 3. 1 times minus 3 minus 3 minus open bracket 2 times 2, which is 4. So our I, 8 minus, which is minus 1, minus j, which is 4 minus minus, which is minus 10, plus k open bracket, which is minus minus, which is minus 7. So when I bring it out, I'm going to have minus I plus j minus k. So that's it. Now for number 7, now we're going to deal with angles. So our question says the angle between the two vectors. So when we want to get the angle between vectors, there are basically two ways to get the angle, which is this way, which is the A dot B over A determinant B, which is equal to cos theta, or A cross B, A, which is equal to sine theta. So we've been using this A dot B with, we can still use any one like that, but let's use A dot B. So A dot B, which is, we've gotten it out to be minus 16 over a determinant of a determinant, the determinant of a and the determinant of b. So the determinant of a, you find it by adding all a's and squaring all a's and after you've got your answer, then you square root it. Like a, you say a squared plus a squared, which is 1, 1 squared, which is 1, 2 squared, which is 4, and 2 squared, which is 9. So you say 1 plus 4 plus 9. Then after you've gotten that, then that's going to give you square root of 14 multiplied by square root of b, which is going to give you square root 29. So then when you've gotten your division, your theta is going to be 142.6 degrees. So now in the question, when you're being asked what, check if they are perpendicular, what that means is that the cross product will be equal to 0. You understand what I'm talking about, right? The cross product is going to be equal to 0. But when you ask, when you're being asked, check if they are parallel, the dot product is going to be equal to 0 for perpendicular, and the cross product is going to be equal to 0, that's if they are parallel. I'm going to drop a comprehension. Have a nice day.